All right, so this is gonna be the first official lesson. That's not. I mean, this is also a trade breakdown because this is a trade I took, but I feel like that's the best way to do it, anyways. Um, just so you guys know that I'm not like choosing a random point in price where this worked. So yeah. Um, this is the like the if I were to just throw everything out the window and just focus on one thing, this would be that one thing, but it's still very simple. So, the problem that I have with teaching is that I don't know how many of you are experienced traders. I don't know how much knowledge you have. Some of you I know are good traders, you know a lot. I know a couple of you are pretty new, especially to this. So I think I'm just gonna start pretty simple, and yeah, I feel like this concept is like the simplest but most effective. So, um, right, we have up closed candles and we have down closed candles, right? For the down closed candles, we have the open, low, and the high, and the close. And for up closed candles, we have the open on the bottom, close the top, low, high. You get the idea. Yeah. So when we, by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is gonna be basically a CISD or change in state of delivery, slash order blocks, I guess. This is what gives you, I would say, the best read on the market, especially if you go like weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. 15 minute is good. But yeah, anyways, when we so a change in state of delivery is just, let's say we're bullish, right? We want then the next candle after this one to close above the opening price of this down closed candle. And when it does that, we want it to come back down, test the opening price, and then expand to the upside. So, wait, let me put the line so you can see the price level. Right, 18152.5. The next candle is going to close above this candle. And this is when, oh, shut the fuck up, bro. This is when I gave this signal. It's from May. It's just a really, really clean example of a change in state of delivery on the 1 hour. The other confluences we have is that we're below true day open. We barely have any trading above true day open. That's usually a good indicator of this leg down. This leg down is gonna be manipulation, right? Because we're also hold on, we're also like right around market open, which is like, yeah, this candle is basically market open. So we have the pre-market Judas down, and then we're below true day open. We barely have any trading above true day open. And so I'm bullish. I want to see us expand to the upside above true day open, and preferably we get this entry before we tap into true day open. So if we, oh my god, can I find the fucking, how do I need to favorite this bullshit, bro. Hold on. Nope. 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 All right, yeah. So if price does this, then it's gonna be lower probability. I don't want it anymore if that's the case. However, if we do, okay, thank God. If we do, if we tap into this before tapping into True-Day Open, I'm going to have a separate lecture, by the way, on True-Day Open, how to use it, when to use it, what it is, why it's important, blah, blah, blah. So don't worry. Anyways, if we do this, then I'm in, you know? So when this candle closed at 9 a.m., I get... Oh, shut the fuck up. I gave the signal longs 18153. As you guys know, I always account for 2 ticks of spread and just like fuckery, randomness, whatever. And if you really like, what you can do with this kind of, it's not a it can be a strategy in and of itself. You can just trade this and with good risk and just be done. What's sensitive with this candle, or what's most sensitive with this candle, is going to be the opening price. So if we scale down a bit, we can see we can put our entry 2 ticks above the opening price. We can put our TP at True Day Open, and taps you in, touches the opening price. Let's say you did a 5-point stop. I think that's what I did on this one. It was either a 5 or a 3. I don't remember. 3. Okay. Anyways, taps you in, very minimal drawdown, and yeah, just rips up to True Day Open, which would have been my TP, and continues trading above it. So, note this, by the way. Anyways, that's for another time. Yeah. So the difference between a CISD and an order block, this immediate like rebalancing wick you see here, this is a CISD. When we close above, we come back down into the opening price and test it. That's what I call CISD, or change in state of delivery. This is more like a order block scenario where we expand away from the down closed candle. Orders are accumulating down here, and that's what's called an order block. We come down, test it, expand up. You get the idea. Yeah. The biggest thing, if you're not familiar with this, is just up closed candles should support price going down, and down closed candles should support price going up. And that's on every time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, you name it, like even 15-second. When I'm scalping on the 15-second, oh, fuck. Okay, anyways, when I'm scalping on the 15-second, this is usually what I'm doing. I'm just looking for us to tap into a PD array or sweep some liquidity, like a swing point. And then I'm taking the first 15-second change in state of delivery. It's going to be super, super quick. But usually, like, it always delivers. Not always. I can't say always. It's not 100%, but nothing is. But, like, very, very, very often, you can, if you're scalping, you need a couple points, like 10 points, whatever. A 15-second CISD, it will retest that opening price fast as fuck, and it will just expand down to, like, let's say a 1-minute FEG or whatever. And what's also nice is if you get like you get this paired with like a inversion. So let's see if we can, bro, can I? Okay, we don't have historical data for this resolution. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I guess not. Anyways, let's say there was an FEG, like, let's say there was a tiny FEG right here. there's not. I'm not saying there is. Let's just imagine that there was a tiny effigy right there, a 1 hour effigy. This candle right here would inverse that FEG, and we would have a change in state of delivery. This is a really, really good change in state of delivery. Like if you want more confluence, then this is like perfect. Yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Just remember, down closed candles should support price going up. Up closed candles should support price going down. Every time frame, all day, every day, all the time, in the direction of your bias. Does this all the time. I think we're gonna make channels for each lecture. So if I forgot to say something right now, I'm gonna make a quick video saying it, and I'm gonna upload it in that channel with this video. So yeah, this is my first time teaching anything ever, so like just have some patience. I'm gonna get better at this. All right. Goodbye.